is going on, everybody? Happy Friday, dude. Trump tariffs did huge damage Fortnite Friday. It's really sad to see it is. It's taken a hit on the channel, fortunately. We're down in subs. I realize that's what it is. I talked to my Twitch team, my team at Twitch. I don't have a partner manager anymore, so I had to go through the general support channels and email. Yes, the theories are true. The sub drop is due to tariff. It's due to tariffs, actually. It's taking down our sub numbers. So, yeah, we're gonna need to compensate. Yeah. We love our president, Trump. We do. Listen, that's the president. You should respect him. So how about that Severance, huh? Dude, it was so good. It's just the best show. That's the thing about it, is I was telling you, like, it's just the best show. And I was saying it. And then they literally dropped, like, the best episode of the best show. I knew they were gonna bring it together. People, you know what was crazy? Is the people these past 2 weeks that were going like, this wasn't very good. This episode wasn't very good. And then it all pays off. It all pays off, dude. I knew it was coming. I was like, they're not gonna leave you hanging on like this, dude. They're not gonna leave you hanging. They're gonna give you a nice finale here. And they did. It was a good episode though, bro. It was literally, I think it might be the best episode ever of anything of all time. I was thinking about that. Like, I think it is probably like up there. Glaze? I mean, I don't think it's too early to even be saying that. I think that, like, the production value on it, the way it tied together, is very, very well done. Reminded me of, like, Ozymandias, or, what's that one episode of, fucking Game of Thrones everybody loves? Battle of the Brothers? Reminded me of that, where it's just like, oh, this is, like, the best thing I've ever seen on television. There are thousands of other shows, bro. Dude, name one. Literally name one that's better. Go ahead. Go ahead. SpongeBob, Black Mirror, Better Call Saul, King of the Hill. Literally none of these are better than Severance. What are you talking about? Maybe SpongeBob as a case. Like, maybe I'll give you SpongeBob on, like, if you catch me on, like, a good day. Attack on Titan. You're gonna come in here and type in an anime without a sub badge on Fortnite on a Friday. You come into my house on a Friday and you type anime. You're lucky we don't fucking kill you, bro. You're lucky we don't fucking kill you right here in game. I got people in, they'll jump you, motherfucker. They'll do it, bro. I'm not naming it. We got motherfuckers here that will fucking jump you. Attack on Titan clear is not gonna lie. No, I actually hear it's really good. People I respect. You gotta read this. It's insane. Best of Redditor updates r/. You know I love seeing a good Reddit best of. Uh-oh, whoa, this is drama. Relevant drama, perhaps? Hold on. My 27... Oh, so this guy's 27 male girlfriend of 4 years has recently become obsessed with a male streamer, and I feel really uncomfortable about it. Oh, wow. Trigger warning. Depression, obsessive behavior. This is embarrassing for me to post about. My girlfriend and I lived there for 2 years, and it's great. She's mainly my first girlfriend in the middle of a serious relationship, has been steady and happy. I was planning on proposing to her this year, but my plans were squashed by current events. My girlfriend lost her job in July due to you-know-what. What is this, DEI? Oh, no, it's from 2020. No, probably the pandemic. It was close to being a dream job for her. She started panicking about finding another job in this market. She was already getting kind of depressed about the quarantine. Her job from work was work from home. So she started watching YouTube videos, mostly Mario Kart. Wait a minute. Everything is about this guy. She follows him on every social media platform and is either rewatching old streams of him when he's not streaming, or she's watching him live. And this guy can stream for hours and hours at a time, mostly when I'm finally home from work and want to spend time with her. Hey, don't worry, bro. She's busy. Don't worry, bro. If I ask her to watch a movie with me, she'll keep an earbud in and still have him streaming on her phone, barely paying attention to the movie. She shows me a lot of clips from the streams that are funny, and I guess I can say she thinks it's fun to watch them. I'm getting really jealous of this guy. Her mood on the days he doesn't stream is low. Oh my god. She's paid money to become a subscriber. It's sykkuno, isn't it? He has that effect on women and men. So 6 days later, they posted an update. Here's an update. I read every comment on the last post. Everyone replying. I got really overwhelmed by the feedback. I posted on Thursday. She's really excited for the food. I asked if we could talk. Basically told her that I was hurt by how she hasn't been paying much attention to me. She ended up really grumpy at me, went to bed early, so I guess missed the conversation. I felt so bad about the night I went to make up to her and plan a better date night for Saturday. Had a great time for about 30 minutes notification on her phone that he was live, so they planned this sweet date. 30 minutes into the date, she got a notif that, let's say, Sykkuno's live. Everything went downhill. She started watching him, and I asked her to please be present with me. She told me this was a really interesting stream idea they were doing. She was missing the lights to watch him play Minecraft. Oh, no. Oh my god, I pulled over and told her that either she puts the phone away for us tonight or we are going back home, so she didn't want to be present on our date. But she could always watch later. The recording will be there. She doesn't need to watch live. I did get angry with my voice, which I shouldn't have because she started crying. I feel like an asshole, so just silently drove us back to our apartment. Oh my god. I came to the conclusion my feelings that hurt too many times. Maybe I didn't give her enough chance. The pain was overwhelming. I decided we needed to break up. 4 years gone like that. She woke up and told us as calm as I could. She freaked out, made me reconsider. I told her I didn't see the shit being salvaged. She sobbed and threw her bag of her stuff with her parents. Okay, so this was the update post. Wait, where's the... There's no follow-up? Okay, wait, there has to be more to this. This is from 2 years ago. Like the white? Like the white. Oh, it was Sykkuno. Okay, it was Sykkuno the whole time. That's awesome. This is a common effect. The sykkuno effect. Men in the dating world have spoken about this for the past few years. Guys who date, if you know, you know. It's a thing that we know. Is this slime's origin story? Yeah. Never show your girlfriend sykkuno, because then that's not your girlfriend anymore. My wife also left me to watch sykkuno. Yeah, same. We're getting more variety today, King. Well, we're starting with Fortnite on a Friday. Can't wait for Tobuscus in the Minecraft movie. It'd be really funny if they actually did invite Tobuscus to be in the Minecraft film, not knowing about his, current social media presence. We need Hawktua on the show or else. Bro, I know, okay? I know. I can't get in touch with her. She's literally the hardest person in the world to contact. I even asked Grok to find me contact info, and he couldn't figure it out. Schlatt is live. I gotta go. That chatter better be trolling. That has to be a bit. There's no way someone is typing so-and-so streamer is live and leaving in 2025. There's just, I refuse to believe it. Connor is live, got to go. Obama live, GTG.
What are you talking about, bro?
Sorry, I'm talking to my son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got a kid?
All good. Yeah, I have 3 daughters.
Oh wow, congrats. Yeah, my kid's 7.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
It's okay.
I wish mine were a little bit older. I mean, they're getting there.
True.
I just want to see them get into sports. My older, she's already asking about playing soccer, so
wow,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, my son doesn't play sports. He'd probably suck at them.
Yeah. My daughter, she tried, we put her in T-ball a couple years back. She sucked at it, but
yeah,
it's all good. I just want them to be active, do something.
Nice.
She actually likes playing Fortnite.
Oh, really? Yeah, my son likes Fortnite as well. I don't usually play with him, though. He plays with his friends. He's not very good.
Yeah, I'll just let her play by herself, or she'll play Roblox. Oh, shit. I did not. I thought that was...
Oh, no, I got you,
that
bro.
was you behind me.
Yo, your gameplay's reminding me of my kid, bro.
I seen the blue. I turned around. I thought it was you, and it was fucking Sub-Zero.
Nope, not Shohei. What else do you play?
Call of Duty. I just got the Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah?
I like playing that. Yeah. Pretty much play whatever, everything. I haven't played it yet, to be honest. I did the pre-order. I barely picked it up today. And I just downloaded it, but I haven't turned it on and played it yet. I usually get all the good ones. The best ones they made is Black Flag, Valhalla, and Odyssey. That's in my opinion.
Yup. I only know Black Flag there. I didn't play the other two. Do you watch any Twitch streamers?
Nah, not at all, to be honest.
I watch Nick
I
Merckx.
haven't gotten into the streaming thing.
Yeah. What do you do besides gaming? You got a job?
Yeah, I work roofing.
Cool.
And pretty much, I just chill with my kids, take them to the park or play with them, whatever they want to play.
Yeah, I only see my son some weekends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's better that way, though. I don't know how I'd do that most weeks.
Yeah, I'm with my daughters every day, 24/7.
Yeah.
Well, not 24/7, but every day.
What do you think about them getting rid of the Department of Education?
I don't know, man. If they get rid of it and make a better one, then yeah, that's a good thing.
I don't think that. I don't know what they're gonna do.
A lot of things that doing people, I kind of feel don't understand. As far as wanting to get rid of taxes and putting tariffs, that's way better than having to pay taxes. You get to keep your money, and people think that prices are gonna be more higher, but not if you don't own a business. If you own a business and stuff, then yeah, prices will be higher. But the regular citizen, we're not gonna pay higher prices. The inflation
I don't think that's
You know?
inflation. That's price gouging.
Yeah, price gouging, but still, he's gonna put an end to a lot of that stuff. So, I mean, we learned about this shit in school. Oh, I mean, I know I did. I learned about tariffs and tax. I remember all that from elementary.
You remember it?
Yeah, I remember all of it well. So that's why, like, when they brought it up, and people I see, like, I didn't see too much, but like I would see a couple things here and there, people like saying it's a bad thing, and I'm just like, damn, they really don't remember learning about it in school. In different countries, like the kings in Europe back then, a lot of places used tariffs. I believe some
we
places
need a king
still
though,
do.
you know, like a monarchy.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. I mean, what Trump is trying to do is he's trying to get rid of the federal government and get the, because our currency isn't controlled by the U.S. government. It's controlled by the federal government. It's another thing people don't know. There's different branches of governments, and like that's why there's an IRS and that, you know, like a federal, they have their own agents, the FBI, you know, like a lot of these things are key factors into what like Trump he's trying to do to change around and bring the currency back to the U.S. government instead of everything being imposed by the federal government.
You smoke?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I was just smoking right now. That's why I was coughing. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about it. It was some type of cookie strain. I don't know. It's from this place I go to, and I went to the dispensary and got some the brand called Doja Pack. I don't know if you heard of that.
Doja Pack? Like Doja Cat?
Yeah, Doja Pack, yeah.
No way, I didn't know she launched a brand.
No, not the girl. It's this guy. He's from Sacramento, California, and yeah, that's like his nickname, but that's like the brand. It's called Doja, and
It's
but anyways,
some
the
dude from Sacramento, bro.
Yeah, it's fire though, man. The strand was called Giraffe Pussy.
Giraffe Pussy?
Yeah.
Damn, you were smoking on Giraffe Pussy mid Fortnite game.
Yeah, it was fire though, man. No lie, I've never had it. It came out in like late 2023, so it's kind of like a new strand.
Oh shit, that's new. Straight out the lab. Bro, your high is Giraffe Pussy. I can't believe it is. No wonder you think the federal government's different from the U.S. government, bro. You got Giraffe Pussy.
It's not that I think that. It's the truth,
the
man.
The federal government is the U.S. government, bro.
No, it's not. They're two different. All right, you gotta look into it. It's not. It's not.
I believe
you. It's two different types of governments, man. The U.S. like that's why you gotta understand. Before, money never used to say Federal Reserve Note on it. When the federal government took control, like early 1900s, the money never used to say Federal Reserve Note. Now it says Federal Reserve Note.
Yeah.
Yeah, it never used to be federally owned, the currency.
Okay.
This isn't stuff I'm making up. This is all stuff that I learned myself. You know, it's obtainable research knowledge you could obtain.
I can obtain? Where do I obtain this knowledge?
There's government, you can go on archives.gov. And there's a lot of, and there's a lot of stuff, like, you just gotta research it. There's like a lot of papers, and it's like certain keywords you have to use and shit to find stuff.
Wait,
but
it's called Giraffe Pussy. I gotta get this shit.
Stuff like people can never like. You're not gonna find no conspiracy bullshit on there.
No,
is what I'm getting at. Like there's
on archives.gov.
Yeah, like it's not gonna have no conspiracy truths on there. Like it's just gonna have information that it's public information, you know. It's just not shit you're gonna see on the news, basically, you know. They're not gonna, a lot of shit's not broadcasted on the news. Like the news is stupid, bro.
Right, so you get your news from archives.gov.
I don't get it from there. It's just like if there's a topic I come across, I see something, then you know I'll go and research it for myself to see if it's true or not. Some stuff you have to pay for too. That's the thing. You have to pay for to get certain stuff. Not everything.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just the website for like National Archives.
Basically, yeah, that's what it is. It's like you can find out.
You didn't like the federal government.
it's a whole nother type of government that has a different control over the U.S. currency. Like a lot of the money that is being spent,
Right,
like
like the treasury. That's like who controls the money.
Yeah, basically, and that's why I was watching a speech from Trump the other day. He was talking about all this too. You know, that's how I know what I'm talking about is real. You know, he's not gonna just go and talk about this stuff, and he's not gonna
go up there and lie.
Yeah, he's not trying to. No, they lie. Don't get it wrong. These dudes lie, but that right there is not a lie though, because it's a known thing. A lot of people, older people though, know about it. That's also another source where I got her from, was an older person that I met that I was talking to. It was around like World War II or World War One. I can't quite remember when it all happened. Because the U.S. was in debt with from one of the wars, and they were funded by a federal government. Well, it became a federal government, which is it's just a big corporation made up of different banks, hella big major banks from like around the world, I guess, something like that. Like we don't know the names. I don't know the names. Like they're just
Wells Fargo.
Probably way bigger than
Chase.
that. People who
bigger than
shit
that?
like that.
Damn.
Yeah, probably like Chase and shit like that, but the names we don't know the names,
like they don't even tell us those. They're like secret.
Yeah, the name, they change the names and shit all the time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure JP Morgan Chase is one of them, like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, like the people, like those type of people too, or
those type of people.
Yeah, like there's more families that are powerful and way more richer than them. I've heard one of the names, I just don't remember it because it was like something I could barely pronounce. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, like I'm not saying anything's wrong with what they do, I don't really honestly care because in my honest opinion, I believe you need some type of order or control, because if not, there would be complete chaos. I wouldn't want to live a life for like the game we're playing right now. You have to run around looting, finding shit, killing people to survive.
True, that would be that
would be insane.
That would be fucking crazy.
If we didn't have no governments or anything, it'd be fucked.
Yeah, so
but
do we not want government? I don't know.
Nah, it's not. We don't just have one government. It's like, I don't know how to say it. Like even our government within itself is made up of 3 different branches of government.
Like Jesus.
The judicial, the legislative, and the
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
If you ever seen, I don't know the name of it. It was like a couple days ago, but Trump was reading out like a transcript of what money was being used on, and what was it? They were paying. Oh, it was a life insurance thing, something to not life insurance. What is this shit called? I can't even think of the word right now because I'm kind of high.
Social Security?
Yeah, your Social Security. Yeah, when you're old. So, anyways, there are people that they had on Social Security that were 200 from the age of 259 to 269 years old.
Yeah, well, he was just lying about that, though.
I don't know. But I mean,
he was just like straight up lying. There wasn't actually people that were 200 that were on it. He was like just.
No, yeah, he wasn't. No, it was from the Biden's administration. No, that's what he was saying.
He's just lying about that, though. I don't think. I think that they just lied to you about all that.
That I don't believe there are people that are that age. But what he's saying is,
he's lying to you about them spending money on that, so that then you think there's more waste than there is, and then you think they're doing something, but they're really not.
Well, what I'm saying is,
because Trump benefits more from his people getting richer, and they get richer by fucking people like you over.
Yeah, people like me. I mean, me personally, I don't even believe in none of the shit they do, besides the fact of what they're doing. Like for one, Biden is the one that came in and fucked everything over, because these administrations that they have, for one, are different. All these people, like they're one government, but they're all different people. They don't have the same agendas, the same. They're in different parties. They're like, Freemasons are real, right? Like they're fucking not the same. Just because some of them may be Masons doesn't mean they're all the same in the same group. There's different cliques. There's different little groups that have different agendas, different things. Like, and I've met real Freemasons, people that were just average fucking people,
and then
like regular people.
Masons.
No, they were just Masons. Like, you just have to acquire. It's just how you carry yourself and certain knowledge and obtain.
Not even Freemasons. Just free? Or just Masons?
Well, they're Freemasons, but I just say Masons. I don't,
How do you become one?
You have to meet one, and they have to want to initiate you.
Oh, so
you can't just go wanting to be one. Like, you could be the smartest person in the world, but that doesn't matter.
I mean, if you're the smartest person in the world, then you're probably better than a Freemason.
Well, more than likely, but you ain't gonna have access to shit they have access to.
Well, you're the smartest person in the world, so you figure it out.
Nah, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it does.
I was invited to be one, but I denied it.
You were invited, bro?
Personally,
wait, why did you say no?
Because I know what all that shit's about.
What's
I'm
it
not
about,
gonna be
bro?
a party. It's all about bullshit. So it's all there. It's just a group of people that have knowledge that we won't obtain, we won't know. Like the dude that I was talking to, it was one of my buddy's uncles.
I don't be talking to dudes.
And his grandfather was one too. The highest degree, a 33rd degree Mason. He was.
A 33rd degree? Whoa.
Yeah, he was old though. He's already 33. Passed on. So that's as high as it goes.
Damn. Did he know about aliens and shit?
Nah, he wouldn't even talk to you about he wouldn't even give you the time of day.
No, he probably would if he met me.
Nah, when we were younger.
Maybe you, bro, but not a guy like me. I'd be in the Masons in 2 hours. I'd be level 20 by day 2.
It doesn't work that way. You think it does?
Yeah, but
they wouldn't even recruit you because a lot of the things you believe. I do know that because a lot of the things I just said, you weren't even open-minded to it. You sat here and think I'm high talking out of my ass. He wouldn't even have took you serious. I was smoking right in front of him. He didn't judge me. I wasn't high talking out of my ass in his eyes. He told me a lot of real shit that I wouldn't even bother to even talk with you because you wouldn't even understand it.
Nah, bro, I would understand.
Nah, it's people like you in this world who think they know shit and get a joke out of everything because they think things are fucking fake and funny and not real. But when shit hits the fan, it's people like you who run around scared, fucking mindless, not knowing what to do, confused, because everything you grew up believing and was taught was a damn lie.
Wait, no, everything I grew up on what you're taught, Freemason shit.
No, you didn't.
No, bro, I heard about all that shit growing up, conspiracies and we've invaded Iraq. Did you go into Iraq?
Iraq is that's nothing, bro.
That's nothing? Wait, what's wrong with that? What do you mean?
What does invading Iraq have to do with Freemasons? That's just I said.
Why did we do it? What do you remember 9/11?
Yeah, that's a whole, and like I said, there's different branches, administrations that have different agendas. There's different things that happen and go on. 9/11. I don't really want to get too much into that. My personal opinion, I don't believe planes blew it up because there were firefighters that made in their reports that stated there were the inside of the building, what is it called? The beams were melted as if it were ignited by some type of from like some type of fire from an explosive device, because a regular fire from a plane can't get hot enough to cause those steel beams to melt the way they did.
I think they can.
I mean, these are people who's
I think you heard wrong. You think you're giving these people too much credit.
I don't know, man.
Oh shit! Wait, bring him back. Yo, he's back.
Yeah, what I was saying though, man, like you gotta understand too about the Twin Towers. The dude that owned the buildings, like some days or a week, shortly before all that happened, an insurance policy was opened on those two towers for lots of money. And
so they called their insurance agency and they insured the Twin Towers. They said, let's put insurance on the two buildings.
Yeah, you can insure pretty much anything when you own it, like a building, a home, a car, like your business and stuff, like shit like that. Yeah, you can insure it.
So they called like a day before and they were like, we want to insure.
I don't know if it was a day before, but an insurance policy was put out on the buildings. That shit happened. The dude that owned it got his money. He's disappeared. No one knows.
Disappeared.
Like, yeah, like no one knows like where he's at.
Okay.
I mean, what I'm saying, I'm not saying that planes didn't hit it. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know if I said that wrong or missaid that, but
I didn't get that from you.
All right, but yeah, I know for a fact planes hit it. I mean, there's a fucking video of the shit.
I believe
but
that.
I mean, I don't believe the planes were like the main thing. Like when I was a kid, I was like, what, 6 years old when it happened? And my teacher and the kid in my class, my teacher knew someone who was there, and one of the kids in my class, like their relative was there too, and one of them had died. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah. Like, and I live all the way in California, you know, so that was in New York. So
yeah.
That was like some crazy shit. I remember because every morning we used to watch like this channel PBS, you know, to watch like some
PBS
kids.
Bro. They had like what's his name, Arnold?
Yeah, our teacher used to have us watch something like right before or after the flag salute in the morning, and she was flipping through the channels and she passed the news up and that happened to be on, and she just stopped in like shock and awe. And yeah.
Did you get to go home early?
Nah, they didn't let us go home early.
Damn,
we didn't live in New York. If we were in New York, probably, but
it sucks.
Shit, you guys got to. How old are you? How old are you?
I was 5. Yeah, they let us go home. They didn't like you enough, bro.
Nah, my school just, I don't know. It was a weird school.
Yeah, no,
They didn't let nobody. They didn't let nobody go home. Everybody stayed. My teacher sat there crying. That's all I remember is her like crying.
They weren't teaching you all
I didn't
much.
know.
Nah, I'm playing. I'm joking.
Years later, then I started hearing all the conspiracies, and it just none of that I believed. And then the one that stuck out was the firefighters' reports and shit. So, but I didn't ever take it as a conspiracy. I just took it as like that's his profession. He would know the difference between the degrees and temperatures it takes to.
What about the firefighters that say that like it would burn from that?
I didn't see none.
So you only saw one firefighter that said?
No, I'm saying like I didn't see anybody like.
Well, they're not gonna include in the conspiracy video the 1,000 other firefighters that are like, no, that would actually burn down the building.
Well, it wasn't even a conspiracy video. It was just an actual firefighter talking about it.
Right. But like the context of like what you're learning about was a conspiracy theory. I knew a firefighter who claimed he drank like 20 shots in one night, and I've seen this guy drink. He could only do like 6, maybe 7 a night. So, like most firefighters I know literally just say shit, bro. Like one time a guy was like, "Yo, I fought the biggest fire ever." It was like it definitely wasn't. You get what I'm saying though?
Yeah, people can just say shit to say shit, but you know, at the same time, like a lot of things, like I don't, like I said, the news and all that, it's all scripted. So I'm not gonna believe shit they tell me on the news. I'm not gonna believe just two fucking or three, how much, I don't remember exactly how many it was, but how many ever number of terrorists from the Middle East it was were very smart enough one day to think of this plot and to get past all this, dude. Like, I feel in a sense they were instructed. Someone a little bit smarter than them for sure told them what to do.
Bin Laden. Yeah, Osama bin Laden.
But guess who trained Osama bin Laden?
Well, I mean, you mean like you're talking about how he trained like the Mujahideen fighters, like in Iraq?
Yeah.
Like
He was trained by the U.S.
Yeah,
Osama bin Laden learned everything from the CIA, the U.S. And that's where I'm getting at. Like, all this shit is, I'm not saying the U.S. may have had him do it. We really don't know that. I don't know that. But what I'm saying is, because of their antics, the shit they do, if he really did come do that, it's the shit they did, it backfired on them, like,
yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't just believe it's just some fucking dumb, like, you gotta understand, I'm not trying to downplay these people, but compared to us, these dudes are dumb. Like,
yeah, they don't
like
have
our
school, bro. They don't have like
dude, our gangbangers out here are dumb. Like, when I mean dumb, I mean they're dumb. Like, I've met people who gangbang, talk to them, and their way of thinking, not just because they choose the gangs and shoot and kill or drugs, whatever the fuck they choose to do, not because of none of that. It's just their IQ levels, their way of thinking, like how their conception of things. They're just fucking dumb. They're dumb. Like, they remind me of third world country people. That's what they remind me of.
They not like us, dude.
Yeah, they don't. You talk to one of them about this, they're gonna really be laughing and be like, man, bro, man. All they're gonna say is conspiracy theorists or get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to talk about that shit. I'm trying to find one of these niggas right now. That's all they're talking about, is who they're trying to find to go shoot and kill, or
I hate
dumb
killing
shit.
people. I would never do that. What do you think? Maybe like a guy wouldn't like join a gang if like maybe he had like a better upbringing and had like a better situation around him.
Yeah, he probably won't join a gang, but that doesn't mean he won't commit evil acts.
Well, I mean, don't you think that like? Well, I guess not. Don't you think? Like, wouldn't like they be more likely to then go on to do those acts should they not have been raised in a good house? Or like,
you could be raised in a good house and still be a serial killer or a school shooter.
No, 100%. But like, the situation that creates those people is more so like bad situations at home.
Like, I get what you're saying. If they had the truth and knowledge and understanding of things, like, would it prevent them from doing that? I don't believe so.
Saying. I'm saying that, like, I mean, maybe. I think that's a factor, but like, maybe we need like good like social programs for people that are like in those situations to not end up on the street.
Oh, like yeah, I get what you mean. Like, people raised in those environments, something that can help them, like how you said, a social program, something that can help them, enable them to be a better, productive citizen in society, basically.
Yeah, you heard of socialism?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I really don't know. There's a lot of things I really don't have too much thought on it, No
way.
Yeah, like I'll hear things and it's like whatever to me. One thing I know is like
in one ear out the other, right?
No, not like that. It's just I really don't know what to a thought to formulate on. Like, some things I don't have opinions on,
That's like me with like abortion. Like, I'm not a woman, so like I don't know. Like, I don't.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
I don't know if that baby's alive. Like, how do I know?
Like me,
leave that one to the girls.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I'm whatever the girl wants to do, it's her decision, I'm supporting the girl.
That's me in any situation. You know what I think we need a girl president, bro.
that wouldn't change nothing. In all honesty, in my opinion, if we had a girl president, girls would act stupid and think that they're gonna have the right of way because there's a girl president, just as black people acted stupid and thought they were gonna have the right of way to things because they had a black president.
No, I don't think that's the case. I don't think you get the right of way when you're like demographic.
Not right away, but people act. I've seen it. People think and act different because there was a black president. I've seen it from both sides. I've seen the reaction of white people. I'm talking about my teacher, 8th grade, Barack Obama elected president. No, he's gonna ruin the country. And he's only saying no because he's black, and he shared with us some time before that his parents were racist.
Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. So your black teacher has racist parents who hate?
No, he was a white teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was one of the white sides where I've experienced it, but the black sides, yeah, I've seen black people just think like, oh yeah, Barack Obama's gonna change the laws for us.
I mean,
like,
you just got people that don't know about much of any.
Ignorance. That's all it is.
I don't think it has anything to do with like their demographic.
I'm just saying from both sides. Like I've seen the ignorance from a black person. I've seen the ignorance from a white person.
That's anybody can be ignorant and not know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
This is why I stick to video games, bro. Keep politics out of games, dude. You seen what they're doing to some of these games lately?
Yeah, I'm not really too much of a big politic person. Like I mean, I understand certain things. I see shit for what it is. I understand a lot of things for what they are. You know, like everything what we see isn't what it is, and what there is, there already was. What there was is what there is.
I don't even know what to ask, bro. You've like opened my mind. Like I think I'm gonna vote Republican.
Yeah, don't ever vote Democrat. If you ever want to fucking, I don't vote.
I think you said both sides.
I don't vote because I personally don't believe they matter.
Yep.
But
they decide that shit before it even happens.
What I believe is you voting just determines like your social status, just the same as whether you put white or black on your applications for a job. You know, whatever you identify yourself as is your status in this country. And I don't necessarily believe it has to do with race or color. Like people, I don't know, man. It's just like
saying shit, bro. But I kind of hear you. I hear what you're saying.
One thing, like white people, yeah, they don't hire you guys for any job either, you know. I know that firsthand. Like one of my old teachers, he was retired. He's a retired sheriff now, but before he was in that profession, he would get denied many jobs, and he felt the same way, like what I was saying, you know, until he became an officer. That's kind of like what that's kind of what like led him to being that. He's retired now. That was years ago.
My uncle was a cop.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with it.
I mean,
I went to school
there was something wrong with him. Let me tell you, there was something wrong with that motherfucker for sure. He was like, I want to be a cop so I can shoot people. That was what my uncle said.
Yeah, there's people like that. And shit, I mean,
he
nothing wrong with that.
He also thought that like bombs blew up the towers, but I think that's unrelated.
He thought bombs blew up the towers?
Yeah. That's what he said. Like Building 7 and shit. Like WTC 7. But like it's all low. Like at the end of the day, like it's not all related.
Like the Twin Towers?
Yeah. Yes. What towers do you think I was talking about?
No, I just had to clarify just to make sure.
Bro, too much giraffe pussy, bro. You want to know my agenda? Getting cash, bro.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. This country, that's what it's all about. Is this money? I mean, this country is not a country; it's a business, it's a corporation. It's all about money.
That's why you got to run the country like a business.
Well, that's what Trump's probably gonna do. I mean,
well, yeah, but he sucks at it though. That's what I'm saying. Is he sucks ass at? He's not a good businessman.
I don't know.
Bro, he sucks ass at business. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Like
he does.
Yes, bro. He like bankrupted all his dad's companies. He only like had money because he was on NBC. Remember The Apprentice?
Yeah.
Yeah, he only has money because he was a fucking TV star that knew how to like make good like news and make good like TV. So then he ran for president and just started saying
shit. Following orders. He's just following orders from someone else, though.
Nah, bro, he wouldn't follow orders. He's got too big of an ego, bro. He's just a dumbass. He's just a confident dumbass, and then other like dumbasses or people that want to take advantage of his stupidity, like followers, and then benefit off of him being a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're all dumbasses, in my opinion, to be honest.
What do you think about, like,
really
Elon?
Smart.
Like, you think Elon's smart?
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So why the fuck did you like Trump?
No, I just like what a lot of things what he's gonna do, you know, like
What do you
change
mean?
as far as like getting rid of like certain parts of like the federal government
Bro,
and
he's
shit.
just
Like
taking orders from Elon, who wants to destroy the fucking country so that he can be rich. That's literally what he's doing.
nah, he ain't taking orders from Elon.
Bro,
I don't believe
he is
that.
though.
Right
Did
there.
you not see him like doing interviews in the Oval Office with Elon and his kid? And like Elon and his kid are just there dicking around, and he's not even talking, just letting them do anything. What's your favorite movie? Wait, hold on. There's a good gun back there. Wait, no. What's your favorite movie, bro?
Dude, I don't even know, to be honest.
What do you mean?
I really don't care for them. Like, I'll watch movies, but I don't have a favorite. They're like whatever to me.
They're all like equal.
Yeah. You can drive if you want.
Yeah, I don't want you driving this bitch with the fucking giraffe pussy down your throat, bro. Damn.
I'm not just talking, man.
Bro,
I'm
you
dead
should
ass.
run for office, bro.
Hell no.
What do you
I
mean?
wouldn't want.
Bro,
I
what the
wouldn't
fuck
want
do
to
you
fucking
stand
be
for,
president.
bro? You keep talking about all
The
these
fuck?
basins and shit. You can't do it. What are you talking about?
Nah, that's their cup of tea, bro. I'm telling you, on my kids' lives, man. I'm not making this shit up. I was really, dude, really
Let's not
pulled
put
out
it on
this.
your kids. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
I'm not lying. That's why I'm not.
Well,
I have nothing to
you're
lie
not the
about.
one making it up.
The dude, he's dead ass a Mason. Like he was in the Navy, right? He's in the Navy,
Bro,
right?
how the fuck
And
do you know your boy didn't just introduce you to this guy? And he told him right before, he's like, yo, my buddy Impeccable Plays. He believes all this Mason shit. If you just go up
that's
and
his
you go,
uncle.
and you
'Cause
go,
we
yo,
didn't even-
you
we
a
didn't
Mason,
even-
he's gonna believe you, dead ass. Dead ass, bro,
No,
he's gonna
because
believe you.
we when we went to his uncle's house, we just popped up there. Like he didn't even know
I know,
anybody
he
was
probably
coming.
texted, he's like, bro, tell him you a Mason. And then he was like, yeah, bet.
Nah, because my buddy didn't even know my buddy learned that same day too, and he was kind of jealous because it's his uncle, and he didn't ask him because, like I said, you can't just be anybody. They're not gonna just ask anybody to be one.
Yeah, they are, bro.
Hell no, there's dudes
That's
over
how
here
they make their
behind us.
money, bro.
Nah, if that was the
That's
case,
probably
they
why
would
they're trying to
have
get into your
hella
fucking
people.
account.
They would have hella people join if it was all about money for them. I think that's the least of their worries is money. That's
Bro,
why
I'm
I
gonna be
ran up
honest.
on it.
This fucking giraffe pussy is like rubbing off on me, bro. Like I'm like, I feel like a secondhand high, like through like this conversation. You got me thinking, bro. You got the brain moving. You got the neurons firing in ways they ain't been firing in a long time. You read like books, bro?
Yeah, if I ever come across some good ones, I mean, I haven't read any in a while. Like,
Really?
I mean, I read some recently, but they were just like fiction,
picture
just
books.
bullshit. Yeah, just whatever books.
Yeah. I like
But,
pictures. They're good. You heard of Andrew Tate?
Yeah,
What do you think about him?
don't really have an opinion.
You don't have an opinion, bro. You got daughters.
Well, I really don't know too much about him. Like, I know who he is and stuff. Like, what did he do? What do you mean? Like, what did he do to
Bro,
girls?
he's like a rapist, bro. He like traffics
Oh,
kids,
shit.
bro.
See, I didn't know that.
And you know
I
who
just
he
know-
rolls with? He rolls with like Trump's friends and Trump's crew, bro. That's who
That's
That's
crazy.
who he's around.
Damn.
I'm telling you, you fighting for the wrong guys, dude.
Man, it's weird because Trump's the one who's over here trying to lock all the pedophiles up.
Bro, that's what he said. That's how he gets you. That's what I mean. That's why I'm like, you're so close to getting it. Like they just say this.
Well, because
shit.
you see people getting indicted and shit. So it's like, is he really doing this? You know, like, I don't know, man. Like, you seeing.
Nah, bro. I mean, the only one who actually got indicted on anything was him for breaking the law.
I don't. That shit I think was fake. All
Nah,
those
bro.
fucking
That's how,
30
exactly.
something.
That's how he gets you, bro. Literally, the one
Those
thing that's
fucking
real.
30 something counts of fucking felonies. Like, why isn't he locked up then?
Because he's rich as fuck and he was running for
That
president.
doesn't matter, bro. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Literally, that was why he didn't go to jail. It's because he was running for president.
Who did they impeach? They were going to impeach Clinton for fucking his secretary, and he resigned. Yeah, see, they did impeach him, and they impeached someone else before that, or they were going to.
Yeah,
but
and then he resigned. Yeah,
and that's not even nowhere serious as Trump shit.
I mean, it was. I mean, you could argue Trump stuff was more serious.
Yeah, we're talking about felonies, 30, 40 something felony counts. That's way more serious than fucking your secretary.
Right,
I'd fuck my secretary any day versus getting 40 counts.
That's the point, is that he's still, that's why it's bad. That's why it is corrupt. It's corrupt that he could, like, get into, wait, I'm so confused. Your logic,
the reason why I didn't believe it, the reason why I don't believe it is because I know the news is scripted. And once again,
but like if it's the news, like okay, say you don't believe CNN,
that could be the other party going against him though, using that propaganda. That's how
works, though.
I don't know. I just don't. I just don't believe it. It's hard to believe that.
I think that
someone with all those felonies gets elected president.
I think it is smart that you have like the discern. Well, not the discern. That's definitely the wrong word. You question, authority and these systems in place. But like if you looked into them, then it kind of makes more sense. Yeah, especially when you're not on giraffe pussy. It's probably not the time.
No, one thing when I question things is because one thing is when you're told to do something and you don't think for yourself and you're told you can't do this and you can't do that and there's no reasoning why or no understanding why, you're just told because you're told so. But the same motherfuckers who are telling you not to do this and that are doing way worse than what they're telling you not to do. I'm gonna question things and I'm gonna think for myself.
No, I feel that, but I think that that doesn't. I'm not saying
I'm not saying government is wrong. We need, like I said, we need governing. We need government. Just the people who are running it, we don't need.
Well, I guess maybe. I mean, but like you can. I don't think your logic fully follows past that point. I think you say that, but then you don't actually think about the systems after, or have like knowledge of how those systems operate beyond a frustration with the system itself.
What do you like?
It's like if I'm mad at Halo because wait, have you played Halo?
Yeah, I know Halo.
Alright, if I'm mad at Halo because they didn't put the shotgun in it, right? Like, oh, this new Halo game doesn't have the shotgun. Sorry, I'm not even following my own analogy. I lost track.
Well, you're saying that I wouldn't understand the systems or the something with the, I don't know, the knowledge behind it.
So like you understand, like you have a frustration with the system. But
I have a frustration with the people who run it because the systems are ran to benefit just like rich people, certain group of people. Now, I'm not saying everyone deserves everything. I do not believe that. I believe people that work for their shit, work hard, and people that aren't dumbasses deserve a better chance at living, should get paid more at least. And taxes, what are we paying taxes for? That's one thing, what I don't agree on, what I don't get. You're paying taxes, I just don't get it. They're taking money out of your check and shit.
I kind of agree with you. If you're making, an average amount of money, you probably shouldn't really be paying taxes in the grand scheme of things when someone like Elon could be paying literally billions in taxes.
Exactly, my point.
So if you're saying exactly,
just the people
then why the fuck
it.
did you like Trump? Because he's literally
because he's
cutting taxes for those people, bro.
Well, what I had looked into, what I seen, from the speech, he wasn't just talking about taxes for the millionaires and billionaires. He was talking about pretty much everything. That's also why he was trying to take away
but if you cut everything, that's not good, because then that just fucks over the bottom line, because then they're paying the same portion less as someone at the top. It doesn't equate. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I believe Trump though,
Yeah.
if you take the taxes away and put tariffs, the people at the top who, like I said, who own businesses are the ones who are going to be paying a lot of money for shit. If he does nothing to change price gouging and inflation, then yeah, the people at the bottom, the consumers, are going to be paying high prices. That's true. Another thing why I like him, because, you know, he's supposedly cracking down on like these cartels and shit, you know.
What about like child tax credit? Like Biden gave.
They're taking that away, right?
No, yeah, Trump's taking that away.
But see, he's taking away the whole he's trying to take away the whole IRS to where you don't have to pay taxes. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
like,
and how do you think they're going to fund the government without taxes?
All of the government's not just funded off of just taxes.
Right, but like it's definitely like the main money driver for one of
there's
them.
There's gonna be something. There's always a solution. We'll see. I mean,
we'll figure it out. We'll just cut the IRS and then figure it out.
The IRS never existed. You know, like I said, when the U.S. was in debt after one of those world wars, that's when the federal government became a thing, and that's when the IRS was imposed. That's when people started paying taxes.
Okay. How old is your oldest kid?
5.
Ask her about this when she gets home from school next time.
She ain't learning about this shit yet.
Bro, she might know more about it than you.
Nah. So you're telling me you believe everything the government tells you?
Fuck no. That's why you like do like research with like actual like journalists. Like you like look at sources and like you look at like the actual like
those same motherfucking journalists. That's why that's what the thing. You can't get all your information from the news or journalists.
Bro, we live in an era of like free information where like you can literally go on social media and like find like reputable people and like go off of that rather than like directly like CNN. And I don't even think that like mainstream news.
No, and I know that, but still people. And that's the thing. A lot of people get their information from TikTok, Facebook, all these different blogs,
like, you
websites.
Have to, have like media literacy,
broadcast,
and you know how to like, discern and like way different.
Like,
yeah.
There's shit like I hear on YouTube and stuff. Like there's stuff I come across, but.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Is like
a lot of this shit,
algorithms, they benefit off of like fucking with you and like getting you down these rabbit holes of things that are just absurd.
That's why I don't believe none of it. It's all bullshit. Because, dude, I started researching and
bro, that's what I'm telling you. You listen to that new Playboy Cardi? Impeccable Plays?
No, I don't listen to him, but I heard one of his. I seen it on YouTube the other day. One of his songs, and I was like, what the heck? Because he's on drugs bad now.
Really?
Yeah, you could just tell on his face.
He joined that game with the other guy and he left. Yeah, he gave up. He couldn't figure out how to join game chat. He was too high off the giraffe pussy, whatever the fuck it was. Oh my god, dude, that first guy gave me a fucking headache. Holy shit, man. Oh my god, that was breaking my brain. I was like, I didn't even know what to say. I just let him talk. It's like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I just want to let you talk. It's like blowing my mind, dude. Giraffe, it's like the best ad for giraffe pussy I've ever seen. Not that I've seen an ad for distinctly giraffe pussy before, but like, if there ever was one, that would be it. Holy shit. That should have you acting like that. That's awesome, bro. Giraffe pussy will have you forgetting you got 3 kids, bro. It's good shit.